Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and today we're going to review the camera on the Lenovo Vibe Shot. So the Vibe Shot was first announced at the Mobile World Congress, and then the phone was announced in India a couple of weeks back, and this is a camera centered phone, and this has a really great camera. It has a 16 megapixel rear camera with triple LED flash and a front facing 8 megapixel camera. So the main USP of this phone is the camera capabilities, and there are lots of features to talk about this phone. So let's get started with the review. So let's first see the options available in this camera. So let's first see the camera specification. So this has a 16 megapixel sensor with optical image stabilization, 6-piece lens, triple LED flash with 3 different color temperatures, and IR laser for better and faster autofocus, and also ability to shoot photos in low light. And according to Lenovo, the phone luminosity adjusts automatically based on the ambient light conditions, and the optical image stabilization reduces the blur and keeps the photos sharp even in low light conditions. So that's from Lenovo. So before we go into the camera app, so let's first see the options here. So you can see here it has a dedicated camera button. So this button is available on top of on the side of the phone, and you can also see there is a professional as well as auto mode. So auto mode, as we all know, takes photos in automatic mode, and if you want more control over your photos, you can just switch to pro mode, and the phone camera will be switched to that mode. Now there is another option. If you want to quickly snap photos, you don't have to unlock the phone, just double press the the camera button, and the photo will be taken. So that's another useful option. So this pro mode and auto mode can be toggled from using this switch. So whenever you switch, you can see there is a pro mode. If you just switch, it will say auto mode. So that's the options available. That's the hardware buttons, so the two buttons available, and you can also take photos with this button. So that's pretty handy, and this phone does offer these additional options which are not even found on quite a lot of flagship phones. So that's a specialty. Now let's go to the app, the camera app, and see the options available. So this is the camera app of the Lenovo Vibe Shot, and you can see the camera app is pretty simple. You have these options here. So in the options you have a lot of options like the aspect ratio, photo resolution, photo quality. These are default set of options. You have one another useful option, that's a smart composition. So what it does is, if you turn this on, what Lenovo says that the smart composition allows you to take great pictures, and it has teamed up with the world's top photographers to guide you through the smart composition. So what it does is, if you're ready for a photo, and if the smart composition is turned on, it will suggest the user to move the camera, go forward, or tilt the camera to get the best shot. So that will be displayed on the viewfinder. So whenever you're taking photos, this will show whether you are getting the best shot. It will ask you to move forward or move backwards to get the better shot. So that's the smart composition option. So you can just turn it on from here. There's also a tutorial for that, and so other options are self-explanatory. Now let's go to the video quality. That's a full HD video recording is supported. Then you have these additional options, volume buttons to capture, location, and other options are also included. Now the interesting option here is this is the auto mode, and whenever you're using the auto mode, and if you're using this camera to take pictures, it will automatically suggest whether it's HDR, whether it's low light, whether it's landscape. So that modes will be selected by default here. So you can see here there is an S option here that will automatically select the modes, and it will be selected whenever you start taking pictures. So that will be displayed here. So if it is HDR, it will take HDR automatically. You don't have to set the camera to HDR mode. Now if you go to the professional mode, this is what we saw was the auto mode. Now if you go to the pro mode, you have lots of options. So we are just selected to pro mode, and the interface changes a lot. So now you can see there are lots of options here. So you can see first we have the exposure levels, then we have the ISO, then you have the shutter speed, then focusing, auto and manual focus, then you have the white balance. And if you click here, you can see some of the additional options, and then you can also switch to a front facing camera mode here. If you click here, you have different modes. So this mode will be available only in the pro mode, not in the auto mode. So in the pro mode, you can just select the pro mode, then you have the panorama, Then you have the art nightscape, artistic HDR, blur background. This is pretty handy. You can get bokeh effects with the blur background option. Then you have wide selfie and golden years. So these are the modes available. So we are not going into detailed into these modes. So these are self-explanatory. You can go through them and get the better shots. Now let's go to the professional mode again, and if you go here, you have this default set of options again, and you can select the aspect ratio 16:9, 4:3, and 1:1. Those are the options available. Now one of the disappointing aspects is that you cannot record video in professional mode. You have to go to the auto mode. So you can see this is just a capture button, and if you switch to professional mode, there is no video recording mode, so you have to go back to the auto mode to record videos. So that's kind of disappointing, but still then this is a really good camera app with lots of features. So if you go inside the app, there are a lot of options included. You can just play with this and get a lot of great photos. So that is the interface. So you can switch between the professional mode and the auto mode to get the better results and even control on your photos. So now let's go into the camera samples. So here are some of the samples taken with this device. So we played with this camera in daylight, low light, with flash. It has a triple LED flash. So we are done taken photos, even close-up photos we are taken. So here are some of the samples, and photos have plenty of details, and it also reproduces the color of the scene pretty accurate. So this is one really good camera which produces really great colors and plenty of detailing. Even if you zoom in, there is a lot of loss of clarity, and it does produce some great shots. And the daylight photos taken with the device looked really good with excellent detailing and rich colors. So below the price point of 30k, this is one really good camera. We would say this is one of the best camera phones available, with plenty of details. Even in the close-up shots which you have taken, you can see the colors have come really accurate, and we really love this camera for the detailing and the sharpness levels it brings to table. And we would say this is one really great camera. If you're looking for a camera friendly smartphone, then this should be your choice for below 30k price point. Now even the low light photos have come really good. The optical image stabilization did work really well, and with adequate lighting, it was really able to come up with great shots. Although the extreme low light photos did have some noise, but then you can't really expect DSLR clarity in a camera smartphone. But still we would say this is really impressive work from Lenovo in almost all departments. So you can get really great shots by mixing up with different modes we are selecting. So there are lots of things to learn from this camera. You'll be really surprised to know it offers a lot of modes and options available. So once you learn those things, you can definitely get really great shots using this camera. So the daylight shots as well as the low light shots and the triple LED flash with 3 different color temperatures produce really great shots. So that's one really good aspect of this camera. And the autofocus, that's the infrared autofocus, was really spot on, and it was able to take photos in really good time. The moment you hit the capture button, the photos were taken instantly. There was no focusing issues or delay in focusing. It was pretty quick and spot on. So all in all, we would say this is really good camera in the sub 30k price point. And if you're looking for a camera centric smartphone below 30k price point, this should be your choice. Now the video recording, that's again 1080p video recording available on this device. So again, the video recording was really good. It did have some great clarity. Again, the colors look really vivid and pretty sharp as well. So overall, the video recording was really good, and it can record videos in 1080p. That's a full HD video recording. Now this phone also comes with a front facing camera. So this is the front facing camera of the phone, and you can see this also has some good options. You can go here and mirror the photo, snap mode, photo quality. You can select ultra HD photos or even standard photos. You can feel the light, aspect ratio can be selected. There is also beauty mode. You can select the beauty mode here. So these are some of the good options available, and taking photos is pretty smooth. So if you just take one photo, you can just see the clarity of this photo. So you can see it's pretty good. The 8 megapixel shooter is really good for selfies, and does produce really stunning photos. It can also record videos in 1080p. That's pretty handy if you're looking for taking selfie videos. So this is pretty handy. So overall, the front and the rear camera options does make this phone a really good camera centric smartphone to buy below a price range of 30K. So overall, we are pretty impressed with the camera capabilities of the Lenovo Vibe Shot. So we can definitely recommend this phone if you're looking for a camera smartphone below the price point of 30K. Now a lot of users would be interested in knowing whether this will replace SLR camera. So we would say this will not definitely replace a SLR, because that does have a lot of additional options. That is a really camera with a bigger lens and better clarity, but that will not replace the phone will not replace your DSLR. That's not true, but it can replace your point and shoot cameras, those with 12 and 16 megapixel point and shoot cameras. For that, you can definitely use the Lenovo Vibe Shot. It's not going to replace your DSLR, because the DSLR and the Vibe Shot exist on a different price range and different photographic levels. So this will replace your point and shoot cameras, and it's pretty handy to carry on your regular travel and take some good photos. So that was the detailed camera review of the Lenovo Vibe Shot. So hope you like this video. If you have any questions, drop in a comment and we'll be glad to help you out with your queries. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.